What is the connection between Charles Ponzi, Jim Jones, and Bernie Madoff? These notorious criminals were all acutely aware of the feelings of their victims, and they took advantage of this understanding to achieve their goals. Even though none of these guys were considered dark empaths, when these incidents occurred, they all likely possessed this deadly disposition. This video examines the characteristics of dark empaths, how to identify them, and what to do if you suspect you may know one. Everything you need to know about dark empaths is provided here. What is a dark empath exactly? Let's begin with a straightforward explanation. According to research from the Personality and Individual Differences Journal, people with this personality demonstrate a cluster of dark personality traits combined with elevated levels of empathy, despite not being a formal diagnosis. Research indicates that dark empath tendencies affect men more than women. These individuals' unique blend of evil tendencies and strong empathy motivates them to control others. Before we move further, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. Dark empaths can sense your emotions immediately and use manipulation techniques to take advantage of you, whether by fooling you into purchasing a product or persuading you to do them a favor. The most worrisome aspect: it's possible that you won't even recognize it until it's too late. Naturally, empathy is a valuable quality. It's the natural capacity to empathize with the feelings of others. Those who possess empathy typically put their gift to good use. They are nurturers. They can tell what's wrong right away and know just how to fix it. However, empathy can be used as a weapon if it is misused. For example, narcissistic individuals may take advantage of other people's emotions to achieve their goals. According to Vitelli, empathy is a highly complex behavior that can be linked to both prosocial and antisocial behavior. Sympathetic empathy is caring about another person's distress and wanting to help. Cognitive empathy is the ability to understand another person's thoughts and feelings rationally. And effective empathy is the sharing of emotions. People may exhibit 1, 2, or even all 3 forms of empathy at any time. But if someone is a dark empath, it's likely that they just feel cognitive empathy and lack the other 2 completely. It's critical to recognize the kind of empathy that dark empaths exhibit. While they are likely to feel sympathetic or effective empathy, cognitive empathy, which gives them an understanding of what other people are feeling and thinking, can be a crucial component of their manipulative behavior. It can be risky to be able to relate to someone's emotions without feeling obligated to offer support or sympathy. Dark empaths can use it to know what buttons to push to acquire what they want. This means they understand another person's situation or feelings but won't necessarily sympathize with them. They typically grasp a person's situation for their benefit, demonstrating a total lack of emotional empathy, the dark triad of personality traits and dark empathy. It sounds sinister, and that's exactly what the dark trio of personality traits is. 3 of the most prevalent detrimental traits that people can possess are called by this moniker. It's important to talk about the dark triad as a collection of undesirable personality qualities connected to antisocial behavior when examining the potential motivations of dark empaths. These include Machiavellianism, narcissism, and psychopathy. It is easier to understand the conduct of a dark empath if you're aware of each of these dark personality qualities. Here's what you should know about each of them considering that. Psychopathy consists of deficient emotional responses and poor behavioral controls. It's a disease frequently resulting in persistent antisocial deviance and criminal behavior. Next on the list is narcissism, a personality condition characterized by an exaggerated feeling of self-importance or ego. Frequently, these individuals require excessive attention and admiration. Lastly, Machiavellianism is a personality type in which an individual is aloof or cynical or employs flattery and deceit to achieve their goals. These individuals frequently hold immoral opinions. What, then, is the appearance of a dark empath? The majority of dark empaths have the following characteristics. They have a lot of extroversions. Dark empaths frequently have excellent social skills and a propensity to be outgoing and candid in their beliefs and actions. A dark empath will not hesitate to express their ideas and viewpoints to others. You can probably assume that those viewpoints are not particularly pleasant. They seek approval. Due to their intense internal self-criticism, dark empaths require constant attention from people around them. To look better than others, this could lead them to brag, make the loudest noise in the room, or put others down. They can quickly pick up on others' feelings. They have the emotional intelligence and observational skills to recognize the feelings of others. However, they won't use this information to assist anyone. They'll use it to take advantage of others. However, they often exhibit emotional detachment. Dark empaths may not feel emotionally connected to others around them since they just sense cognitive empathy. They are not attached to your feelings, even though they are aware of them. This could imply that they avoid sentimental subjects or discussing complex subjects. How to recognize a negative empath in yourself or others. Dark empaths have complicated personalities frequently caused by a strong desire for approval from others. Recognizing specific actions is essential to identifying a dark empath. These previously mentioned characteristics directly affect how they behave in social situations. According to studies on dark empathy, those with this personality type may constantly make others around them feel guilty, play harsh practical tricks on others, spread rumors, take offense, intimidate people, and influence others to achieve their goals. These people can abuse, manipulate, and control others if nothing is done to stop them. If you must act against someone you know who behaves spitefully and takes advantage of others, the first thing you could suggest is seeing a therapist. If the dark empath in your life has verbalized a desire to change, therapy can facilitate a different perspective, which can help to create change if they are open to it. And you want to set some boundaries if they are unwilling to change and this relationship negatively impacts your life. Remember that this is an attempt to keep them in your life, not to punish them, even though it can be very difficult. It's best to break off communication with someone if they don't respect your boundaries or are unwilling to ask for assistance. It can be challenging to do this, and you might be worried about their reaction. You might find it beneficial to discuss how to handle this with a therapist in a way that keeps you safe from additional damage. Finally, it is unjust to label anyone as innately evil. By their very nature, humans are complex beings. Because of this, we ought to try to comprehend them while, naturally, keeping a safe distance from their harmful actions. This is the end of today's video. Kindly give your valuable response in our comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting and informative videos.